Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews! So today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Little Soundwave! Oh, isn't he just a precious little thing? So, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this little guy. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the packaging first. So here is the packaging. So we have Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Strategy right here. Hasbro 8+, Transformers Logo on the side, Generations, the Cartomy, Soundwave, and you have a nice image there of Soundwave ejecting Laserbeak. I have no idea why I was talking like that. I don't know. But and you have the obligatory product shots. Got a lot of words that I don't even, I can't even read. No, I don't even understand these words anyway. Yes, robot mode and tape deck mode, 8 steps, Decepticon, Transformers, more than meets the eye. So, that is pretty much it for the packaging itself. And here we have little Soundwave fully transformed into his little tape deck alt mode, or maybe other people will call it a cassette player. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, people. Whatever you want to call it. It's not mine to call it. You know, it's your choice. It's your choice. You want to call it a cassette player? Yeah, sure, it's a cassette player. You want to call it tape deck? Yeah, sure, it's a tape deck. You want to call it radio? Yeah, it's a radio. Boombox? Yeah, it's a boombox. But anyway. Yeah, for being such a small little figure, I think this Soundwave looks really, really good in his alt mode. That looks really good, except for the feet, the toes just sticking out like that. If you don't like the toes just sticking out, you can actually, flip this up and have it more flat like that. I think that looks better. But per the instructions, they want you to have the feet flip down and these things just stick out, which is hilarious. But yeah, but really nicely done alt mode right here. Really nicely done. I like the silver paint on the front. You got some of the goldish paint, like the trim around the robot mode chest. Well, it's supposed to be a robot mode chest, so yeah, you got a nice Decepticon symbol right there on the center. Nice silver paint for the plate buttons, which is really nice. And come to the back here, of course, you see the arms right here, and you can see his weapons being stored right up there. And technically, visible head syndrome, because this is actually his head, the back of his head. So yeah, yeah, nicely done alt mode, I will say. Really, really cool little figure right here. You can open up the this section right here, and it reveals a little tiny cassette. Look at that, it's Laserbeak. Now this does not transform. Yeah, it does not transform into a little bird, unfortunately, but yeah, nice paintwork right there. Nice red and silver. It's pretty cool. And yeah, little tiny cassette. Oh, that is just precious. That's so cute. It's so cute. Anyway. I don't know what that voice was. I'm sorry, but anyway. So let's just plug in the cassette right there and just close that up, and that is pretty cool. That is really cool. So let us get down to some size comparisons. Here is Soundwave compared with the Core Class Optimus Prime with the Core Class Starscream. Now I want to talk about the scale here. Yeah, for the Core Class figures, yeah, the Hasbro doesn't really care about scale for the Core Class figures because, yes, it's a cassette player. It's supposed to be tinier than the Jet, but no, yeah, they don't even care about scale in this Core Class lineup. But oh well, it is what it is. I mean, for Soundwave's cassette mode, yeah, they don't even care about scale. He's not smaller than a Jet, he's quite bigger than a Jet, so yeah, pretty much. Let's move on to other comparisons right here. Here is Soundwave compared with the Core Class Megatron, with the Core Class Rat Trap, with the Core Class Vertebrake, with his wave mate Dragodon. Just because, here is little Soundwave compared with the Siege Voyager Class Soundwave. And last but not least, with the Netflix Forger class Soundwave, and yeah, very tiny, this one, very tiny, but yeah, pretty cool. There I have 2 Soundwaves transform into cassette players. That is awesome. That is so cool. So yeah, so I think that is pretty much it for the Ultimate comparisons. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for the little Tic Tac Ultimate mode. Now before we get down to the transformation right here, there's one little thing that I want to discuss with you guys. Now, there's one thing that I want to discuss with you guys. Not geese. No. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yes. There was one little issue that I had when I first unboxed this guy. This side didn't want to tab in super securely, but for some reason it wants to tab in. You know why? Because I popped off his arm off the ball joint. I plugged it back on. You know, it was straight, and then I just tabbed that in, and then now it tabs in nice and secure like. Hooray! Yeah, just a little bit of popping off and then popping back in. Hey, makes all the difference, right? Makes all the difference. But anyway, so all right, so I think we are ready to transform little Soundwave into his robot mode. So first thing you want to do, just remove his weapons right here. Unplug them. There we go. Just unplug them, and I'm gonna take this and just plug this onto this port right here, right now, just like so. And there you go. So now you can flip out his head, and rotate it around just like so. There we go. And you could do that if you want to, having a robot just having a cassette player just sticking out the robot mode head. Hey, it's a thing that you can do. But anyway, let's continue on with the transformation. So the next step you want to do is you want to untab the legs right here, just bring them down and rotate it to the forefront like so, and flip out the foot, and there you have one leg all done and ready. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Untab the leg, bring this down, rotate it around, flip out the foot, and there you have the legs all done and ready. So now let me zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I am doing right here. So okay, so now you want to take the arms, just untab them, bring them forward, and just take the hand and just flip them out, and there you have an arm all done. Same thing on the other side, just bring the arm forward and flip out the hand, and there you go. There you have little Soundwave fully transformed into his robot mirror, and he's a cute little Soundwave, isn't he? He's a cute little Soundwave, but I do quite like his design. Yeah, for being a small figure, for being a core class, this looks really good. This looks so freaking good. I like this. I really dig this figure. Really cool. Really nicely done. So let's get in closer so you can take a look at that Soundwavy noggin of his, and yeah, that sure is a Soundwave. That sure is a Soundwave. Nice silver paint on the face, nice red for the visor, and you can see nice red paint for the little dots right there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, a little bit of a silver and red paint on the shoulders, and a lot of silver paint on the legs, on the shins. But yeah, really nicely done. It's a clean transformation too. Yeah, not much of a backpack. You know, I mean, this thing is jutting out, but it is what it is. It's supposed to be there, so yeah. Yeah, pretty cool robot mode indeed. So now in terms of his articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You can rotate a full 360. The ball joint on mine is pretty stiff, so there we go. And you can look up like that. Hey, it's a thing you can do. The shoulders, they're on the ball joint, and I'm so sorry, the flash has been turned off. I don't know why. So yeah, the shoulders can do a full 360, and you do have a ball joint right here, the elbow, and you know, slightly under 90 degrees of bend, and you know, and the hands can move downward due to transformation, and you know, and you can actually move this hip this crouch panel up to accommodate the leg movement, so the legs can move up that far, can move back, only that far, unfortunately. And he can pretty much he can pretty much do the full splits, which is pretty cool. And you know, a little bit of rotation at that hip because it's the ball joint, and you do have a thigh swivel, and you do have a knee joint, about 90 degrees of bend. And you know, the feet around the ball joint, they can rotate around like so, and a little bit of tiltage, not by much, but only like teeny wincy bit of ankle tiltage right there. So yeah, he's pretty posable for being a small figure. I do quite like the articulation for this little guy. So now you can arm him up with his other weapon, and give this weapon right here and just put into his hand, just plug that in, and there you go. He can start to shoot some things at the Autobots and kill them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. So yeah, really nicely done figure in my opinion. I really dig it. I digs it very much. So I mean, all the core class figures I really dig. I mean, they're all really well done, you know, super detailed, super articulated, you know, fun transformations. And yeah, this one is no exception because this guy is really good. So yeah. Alright, so let us move on to some size comparisons. Here is Soundwave compared with the core class Optimus Prime, with the core class Megatron, with the core class Starscream, with the core class Rat Trap, with the core class Vertebrake, with his wave mate Dracodon, and last but not least with the Siege Voyager class Soundwave and the Netflix/Earthrise Voyager class Soundwave. And now, in my personal opinion, I still love this Soundwave. This Soundwave is still my favorite War for Cybertron Soundwave figure as of now, and I think he is the best mainline G1 Soundwave that we've ever gotten. In my personal opinion anyway. Now this guy is still pretty good, you know, he's a really good looking G1-y Soundwave. If you want a little pocket Soundwave, hey, core class Soundwave is a good, you know, good figure for you. So, and this guy is also no slouch either. Yeah, this guy is really excellent on his own. Well, this is based on the War for Cybertron Soundwave that appeared in the series, but this one is clearly based on the G1 cartoon accurate looking Soundwave. And yeah, also this one is more to the cartoon accurate Soundwave. And yeah, I gotta say, Hasbro has been producing a lot of great figures in the War for Cybertron line, and yeah, they really did it. They did really well with the core class Soundwave. That is awesome. That is really cool. So that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom core class Soundwave. And yeah, for being a core class figure, it is an excellent core class figure right here. Soundwave on his own, he is really good. The robot mode looks awesome, and the alt mode looks really good. Although the feet sticking out in the alt mode, but it is what it is. It's okay. Not a big deal breaker for me. So yeah, the amount of detail it has, that is so cool. He has so much detail on him, so much paint work, and yeah, I digs it very much. And the articulation is crazy. You know, he has a lot of articulation here and there. And yeah, Hasbro really did a great job with this guy. You really did a great job with this figure. Amazing. I can't believe you actually did this. Wow. I mean, when I saw the first images of this guy, I was legit excited for him, because I was like wondering, hey, how are they gonna do the core class Soundwave? And then when I saw this, I was like, whoa! Man, this figure really blows your mind away. But anyway, so yeah, really cool. And the transformation too it's actually quite easy to do. It's very smooth. So yeah, definitely an enjoyable figure to mess with. So yeah, I like how he includes the little laser beam cassette. That is awesome. That's pretty cool. So yeah, really nicely done figure in my opinion. So as far as ranking this from a scale of 1 to 10 goes, well, literally I have no issues with this guy. So so yeah, he's a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, he's a 10 out of 10 for me. I got no issues, you know, everything works as it should, and yeah, really well done figure in my opinion. Fun figure to mess with as well, so yeah, so I guess that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Kingdom Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers for Cybertron. Let's try that again. My tongue has malfunctioned. And I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Soundwave. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out. Yay!